Hello everybody and welcome to episode 19 of my Dark Elves Let's Play. Now we are currently being invaded by Ulthuan. Now we're bringing down a couple of armies to fight back, and we are also building up an army. I need to get a bit more recruitment going on here as well. I'm just going to throw out some normal units here. I think I need some more archers in this army. You know, we are still expanding and pushing. Do I have something building which I can knock over? Because I'm in one of those situations where, much as I said, economy, I'm in one of those situations where I actually need to start breaking down my economy a little bit so I can afford to actually keep going. Yeah, I do need to keep building up there because I need to clear out that. What if I can get rid of that corruption? That corruption's going up, however. So anyway, oh, we do also have the Black Ark. In fact, I can recruit through the Black Ark, which might be better at the moment.
Fear my malice. A vile plan.
Dark and noble warrior, with noble purpose.
I'm going to keep recruiting for a Black Ark, and I'm going to get these guys charging down as reinforcements as well. Simply because I need people here as fast as I can. I'm really annoyed that Marathi managed to confederate with them. That's a really big blow to me, actually. However, she does have a little bit more power to try and help deal with these horrible invaders, but I'm also going to be getting a lot of chaos, corruption, creep from her territory, which is going to be nasty and might even mean I need to go to war with Marathi and try and beat her into submission until she confederates with me. I will enter on the side of my ally, because I don't want to be breaking that. There's still a chance if they start suffering, because they are now very overextended. If they start suffering, I might still be able to pull off a confederation with them, which would make me very powerful, but currently that's unlikely. I need to get a lot more powerful first. But you can see the chaos corruption throughout their territory, and that's something which is I'm going to have to start contending with myself soon because of all these confederations. I'm really annoyed that they got the confederation off, because I could have probably got that off as well. I wasn't paying enough attention at the time, so they got it off first. That I literally last thing said I'm going to try and go for a confederation, and then they did it. But you see, Marathi is still being hit hard, so I can potentially pull off a confederation if they start losing too much territory, which would be a beneficial thing. I also need to get another lord and get them back out to sea, because that extra income from finding bits and pieces at sea is very, very good. But right now I want to deal with this invasion, because that is chewing into my territory in a bad way. I do also need to keep an eye on those orcs, but I'm hoping if they go to war with me now, I'm in trouble.
Words carefully.
No. So I'm in trouble, straight up. I am in a tricky situation. I need to stamp on this stuff down here as fast as I can. We're going to go straight down to here. I need to keep this army up here. I can't bring this army back, unfortunately, at the moment.
Cruelty and violence.
King of the Druki.
You can head that way. You see, we now already have increasing chaos corruption in all of my places. What's this one do? Oh, so I can replace all of these abilities as well with better versions of them, I assume. Anyway, for the moment I don't want to be wasting money on that. And let's do a little bit more.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Join our
Do I
bloody
have
game.
recruitment? I do have some recruitment here. In fact, I'm going to pop a lord here as well. And I'm going to start doing some recruitment through him. Because we can get Hydras.
I admire your darkness.
Okay, so... Oh, that's put us straight into negative. So I can't actually afford to do that. Then I can't even afford to do this.
Lord.
Right, that was a bit annoying. That was a bit of a waste as well. Okay, let's end turn. In fact, I'm going to pop that next turn to give myself some extra abilities in battles, and we are going to start taking back our territory here, because we need to be very aggressive here. I don't know why I've split my armies, but I can bring them back together next turn, and we need to start smashing through them, pushing them back. Ideally, I want to push them into Marafi's territory. Okay, we are not fighting this battle. I am fighting this battle. Crap. Oh, this is gonna be... horrific? I have probably just lost this little bit of a campaign. I am going to... if I lose this battle, I am going to get smashed right back into my territory. And I'm going to be reeling again. So, Marafi might be the one asking me to confederate. It doesn't. Thankfully, they can't do that. But I'm not in a good place here. So, yeah. We'll see how this goes. But no, right now I can take one of these armies, but I can't take two. I don't think those Lothan Seaguard are going to be very difficult to deal with. I think we might be in Black Arc range, which might be our saving grace here. If I'm in Black Arc range, I will have some very powerful abilities to throw down onto the battlefield to give me some support here as well. So we'll see what happens, and they are definitely overextended. So if I smash one, I can potentially get around behind and recap one of my other cities as well. That's a good amount of magic, especially as I've got two magic users here. Right, this is actually a nice position because I can push forwards and force them into an early confrontation where I want them, really.
Dread spears. Dealers in death. Eager for battle.
I'm going to pop this guy up here. We're going to have all our cav hidden over here. Right.
Forces. We understand. Advancing.
You guys can move over here.
Moving out.
Okay, let's double time it a little bit while we get everything in position. Because here, even though it's not a steep hill, they are coming uphill to me, which is makes things harder for them. Okay, so I didn't hit anything there, but it was worth a try.
Bolts throwers. Battle ready.
Put them here. We've got secure. We'll secure down that edge.
On to slaughter. Dark Riders.
These guys are still reasonably secure. Let's bring these guys down.
We are ready. Understood. With pleasure.
Fear me, spreading misery.
I'm going to move him forwards to cast a spell. She's on a Dark Pegasus as well, so I'm actually going to move forward and start throwing out some spells. In fact, let's get some engagements going.
Onwards to murder. My blade hungers.
Okay, we're breaking him. Let's charge him. Not you, not you, not you.
I lust for slaughter.
Okay. This is a big army coming up against me. Let's pull you two back.
Forward. Dark shards. Carnage awaits.
I can't sit back. Ah.
Sorceress of blood! Eager for
I need to move forwards here. I can't be sitting here while they're shooting me like this. You guys pull around the side. You guys can change to... And you can just be put a fire at will again. Right.
Malekith, fear my wrath.
And now it's time for a charge.
Kill them! Without question. Cold-blooded killers.
Lord of Nag.
Right, let's get some good spells off now. I need to start hammering into their ranged. That's the sort of place which is perfect for some of these spells. There you go, a lot of fire going down there. Malekith is in against their lord. You guys, let's turn off the damn... God damn it, we are struggling. Let's hit these guys. And where's their lords? Let's start hitting their lords. Let's chuck a blade wind in here. Come on guys, let's keep this pressure on. You guys can charge back in now. I am struggling here. Okay, it's time to call it down on my head. This is a bad idea, but it's what I need to do. Let's hit our Lord Master with a Doom Bolt. Okay, now we're proccing. This is where we start doing lots of damage. I need to get my guys back in though. Damn it, that guy got his rebirth off. Sometimes, oh no, that's their fire spell. I thought it was their Phoenix coming back.
servant of Hecate! Sorceress of blood!
Okay, let's hit them.
Cold-blooded killers. Pull back.
All shall
Let's get airborne so I can throw out some really powerful hits.
attend me. I depart.
Come on, Malekith, get airborne. This is over. I've lost this battle.
Pull back.
Sorceress of blood! Saurablan!
Let's hammer a spell over them. We've done a lot of damage to these guys, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately.
Pull back.
Malekith is now fleeing. This is bad. And we're about to chain rout, unfortunately. Those damn archers! Let's get some breath off.
I will have destruction.
Breathe on these guys.
Malekith. Destruction awaits.
Bleak swords.
Where is she? Oh, Malekith is dead. And we're broken. However, we might have done enough damage there that it was worthwhile. Because we did a lot of damage to them. If we've so that's a valiant defeat. If we've done enough damage that we can break both those armies with my other army next turn, that was worthwhile. Losing Malekith for a couple of 300 kills. Wow. So we lost 1,000. They lost 1,000. Well, no, they lost over 1,000 there. So they lost about 300 more than me. 250 more than me there. So it wasn't a bad defeat. They should have done much better than that with that many archers.
Pulling back.
Now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to bring this army to bear and smash one of them. Unfortunately, there's no point in fighting this. That is dead. Ah, now they're running back, cowards. Okay, so we are not in a good position. If I say that, we can rebuild. We can rebuild and push back. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I was silly. I should have kept my armies together. That was me making a schoolboy's. That was me making a schoolboy error. So, you know, we're by no means done. Let's have a look what's going on. And they are still under quite a lot of pressure elsewhere, so they might have to pull some of those armies back. But this has been quite a nasty invasion at the moment, and I am going to struggle to fend it off. But it's a good struggle. I can definitely still defeat this. And if I can't, I can't. You know, sometimes these things do go wrong. I just don't want those orcs to go to war with me in the north. And unfortunately I really have messed up there, so there is a distinct possibility those orcs will hit me.
Noble of Nagaroth. Noble of Nagaroth.
I was like, gonna say, I'm sure I didn't have an army there.
Enacting my dark
Right.
desires. Carnage and
And
bloodshed
that's where I benefited. That was a really good auto, simply because they overextended too much there. So
Master of cruelty.
so while I lost my lord, that wasn't good. Right, I'm going to take a name of power for her own combat skills. Attacks cause discouraged. Effects reduce. Yeah, I'll take that one. So she is now Griefbringer. And this is a very nice setup for an army here. Right, you are going to start recruiting some
with noble purpose.
really strong units. And you're going to be bringing up a new army soon. In fact,
Weak scream for mercy.
we're starting pushing up this tree as well now. I want to keep pushing out economic buildings around here. This freaking corruption spreading is really annoying.
Lord, at your command.
Make plain your ambition, Druki, as
See-
I make plain.
I really want them to start getting hammered, because at the moment
Speak.
Let's give him a stupid target. That'll potentially help me. Okay, we've got a couple of things to go. Okay, let's up my public order. And we're probably going to need to switch to... oh god, we're already on reducing tainted. Where is this chaos corruption coming from? Characters? Oh, it's this Egypt in my territory.
Join our bloody games.
Okay, we're starting to get there nicely. Now let's just check my slaves so I can actually start taking... Oh, they are all receiving slaves at the moment. Okay.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Right, let's end turn. We are still not in the best position, but I'm fighting back now. We're gonna... I don't really necessarily want Hotek's column, but I can always push back on it later. I'd prefer to get Venom Blade back. However, it is a good city. Is that a capital? No, Twisted Glade is the capital. Volsandel is obviously in trouble. They're just pulling back there. This is where it's tricky, because I could do with actually taking one of those cities, because it gives me better positioning. But at the same time, it'll be quite a difficult battle to take one of those. However, these guys are getting a bit cut off, because Marathi is definitely moving her fleets up along the coast there, which is good for me. The other thing we're going to do when we bring that other army back down is we're going to get some war hydras into it, because they will really help give us a lot more extra punch to our army. They're an interesting unit. They are good in attack. However, they're weak to archers, so it's going to be... So they're not necessarily the best thing against high elves, but they do have a really fierce breath attack, and getting them in amongst infantry is a really good way of breaking them. Getting them in amongst archers is an excellent way of breaking them. So we'll see where this goes, and obviously as soon as I can, I am re-recruiting Malekith, because I need him back. It's a shame I lost that mage. In fact, I can probably get another mage as well. The dagger! I don't necessarily need the loyalty at the moment, so... Oh, I don't want them to be wounded either, so we'll take the loyalty. Right, so what's this place like, and what's the garrison here like? But how strong is it?
Favoured of the Witch King. Noble of Nagaroth. Kill!
Nope!
For Nagaroth! For victory! Do not cease! I command you now!
That was a little bit of a cowardly run straight away, but I'm going to drop these guys for now, because how long until Malekith is back? 3 turns, that's not too bad.
Cruelty and violence.
I'm going to pop a lord here, and I'm going to start recruiting some war hydras. This lord is not a lord I'm going to be keeping long run. He's just somebody so I can start doing a bit of recruitment down here, ready for when Malekith comes back, because that way I don't have to wait so long to build up an army. In fact, he'll probably get replaced by Malekith.
Lord of the Drugi. Such slaughter awaits.
And can we recruit a mage? How much is a mage? Can't quite afford them. I could go for a different one. I could go for shadows or fire as well. You can also get a death hag. who's another very good melee fighter. Anyway, let's end turn for now. So we're in a bit of a stalemate. They can't really push, I can't really push back. I need time to build up, and they're also a bit cut off. However, my worry is that Marathi is going to actually push into my territory. Now that's good, because actually I can bring the other army down there and push out, because that place has got a very, very good garrison, so I can make the most of that little attack there. Real question is, can I hold enough to attack somewhere else? Damn! See, that's what I didn't want to happen. I did not want to lose, because I've now lost Volzandil. That's fine. I can potentially take a couple of other places back. And I am still worried about those orcs in the north. I could really do trying to mend my relations with them, but I'm not sure there's much I can do about that at the moment. They were friendly with me and I blew that. I could have kept them as friends, so I didn't have to worry about the north at all. That's not often I lose legendary lords, and I think I've lost Malekith 3 times in this campaign, so you know, I'm obviously I'm being a little too aggressive potentially. You know what, I want a K-Knight Assassin just to get rid of these guys sneaking into my territory. Right, let's check what's going on with these guys.
Say what you gotta say.
Yeesh.
Ready!
Tyrants of Naggaroth. Death
Oh,
and
wow.
carnage await.
That's what I meant by this place has a really good garrison, guys. It had that good a garrison.
Noble blood.
For the Witch King!
Next, destruction.
Unfortunately, they're almost certainly going to take this before I can. However, if they take the coast, that means I can go up north and go to war. Properly go to war up north.
Black-hearted dread.
He has lost his recruitment now, unfortunately.
What?
Right. So yeah, they're confused. They've put them at the end because I can't afford to recruit them.
Enacting my dark desires. With noble purpose.
Okay, that'll do for the moment.
Cruelty and violence.
You can keep going down your... I'm going to start pushing into this to up my troops as well. Okay. We are starting to get there, guys. Yeah, we're still struggling, and we need to push back, but we are pushing back now. You know, we've smashed one army, we've done a lot of damage to another, which stupidly, why they went and sieged that place. That I should have left them sieging there.
Falling back.
Let's fall back. See, this is the issue. This is why I need another army down here, to stop them doing things like that. I could have possibly won that, but it wasn't worth the risk, because if I lost that army, I would be stuffed. Straight up, that would be me done. So that wasn't worth it. Now this is what I want to avoid. I want to avoid these guys taking Venom Glade at all costs. Because if they take Venom Glade, they will have a foothold in one of my main territories, which will mean I'll start getting horrible chaos corruption spread through it. Unfortunately, Marathi is quite powerful. I might need to go to war with Marathi to regain some territory at this rate. Damn it! Why I didn't get that. I'm so annoyed I didn't get that confederation now. That's potentially completely messed up this campaign. Right, let's see what these orcs are doing. I don't think they're going to go to war with me, because I think they still realise I'm more powerful than them, but it's not ideal. Okay, so we get extra charge bonus for a while.
Unlikely.
How good?
Not possible.
They're not in.
Feared by all. By Cain!
This might sound
Slaughter
silly,
calls us.
but I'm potentially going to get support, and this way I'm at least stopping them attacking. I'm going to start double timing this army down, so I've got a second army down here. I'm playing a cheeky game there. I'm being a little naughty with what I'm doing there, because I'm basically relying on that guy to stop them from attacking.
What violent delights!
Say what you gotta say. Mine's well.
Okay, and we're now getting these guys going positive again. Let's give them a small gift as well.
Suppose so.
Oh, and these guys have another rogue army in the middle of them. So, yes. That's interesting. That's pretty much shored up the north, so I don't really need to be worrying about that so much now.
Bloodshed becomes me. Dreadlord, at your command.
We will make them bleed.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Okay, this is going to be the last end turn phase, guys, because we are at 30 minutes at the moment. We're in an interesting position here. As I said, this guy is literally just trying to stop these guys from taking Doomglade, because I can't afford to lose. Sorry, Venomglade. I can't afford to lose it. I thought that was going to happen.
Withdraw!
Now I should be able to fall back far enough. Go on there. How are they pumping these armies out? But even now, I should be able to take Venomglade next turn. Whoa! Oh.
Withdraw!
Yeah, no, that was going to happen. I didn't realise. I think do they go before the Dark Elves? I think I might have lost Venomglade now. God's sake! God damn it! That is infuriating, 'cause I really needed to not to lose there. And now Marathi is going to push back. I'm going to pull back. I'm not going to leave Marathi any support there, and hopefully they'll lose that again, because I can't afford to lose that. I can't really afford to lose anything, though if Marathi captures that coast, I could go to war up north and capture all that territory again, and potentially get myself in a position where I can go to war with Marathi, but it's not a great plan, because I will still be having to deal with counter invasions from Orthwan. We are in a messy position again. This campaign just goes from messy position to messy position.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. High march onwards! Master of cruelty. Going now.
You can start heading that way.
Vicious Dreadlord. Assuming command.
Anyway, guys, we are going to be ending this one here, because we are over our 30 minutes, so thank you very much for watching, guys. If you do have any advice on how I'm going to survive this invasion, I'll survive it. It's if Marathi manages to capture all of these, I'm going to go to war in the north to capture a load of territory and get my power base built up again down there, while she fights off all of these guys. If they don't manage to, I will push back. I will fight back here. I will be able to fight back here quite well. It's just going to be a bit of a pain, because she is, as I said, they are chaos spreaders, so this territory is going to be horrible to hold on to now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching.